Have you ever noticed that you keep waking up around the same time in the early morning, often close to 3 o'clock, with your mind suddenly alert even though your body still feels tired? Many people over 60 experience this and are told that it is just part of getting older or that it is caused by everyday worries. But in many cases, something more specific is happening inside the body. During healthy sleep, your brain and your nervous system move through deep, restful stages that allow your body to recover and your mind to reset. But when stress hormones rise at the wrong time of night, the brain can shift into a more alert state even when you were resting deeply just moments before. This sudden alertness can feel confusing. Your heart may feel more active, your thoughts may start moving quickly, and falling back asleep becomes difficult. The important thing to understand is this: your body is not working against you. It is responding to signals often connected to blood sugar, digestion, and how your nervous system is being supported during the night. After 60, the systems that manage stress and recovery can become more sensitive to what we eat and when we eat it. Certain foods can gently support calm, steady sleep. Others, even healthy ones, can sometimes make the body more alert during those early morning hours. The good news is that small changes in evening nutrition can make a real difference. In this video, I want to share 5 nighttime food choices that many people find helpful for keeping the body calmer through the night and reducing those early morning wake-ups. These are not extreme diets or complicated plans. They are simple, practical ideas that fit into a normal evening routine. And please stay with me because food number 2 is especially helpful for people who feel alert and restless in the middle of the night and want something gentle that supports relaxation without heavy supplements. Let's begin with food number 5. Food number 5 is a simple combination that supports both digestion and the nervous system. Plain Greek yogurt with ground flax seeds. This pairing works in a few helpful ways at the same time. First, Greek yogurt contains natural probiotics that support the connection between your digestive system and your brain. This connection, often called the gut-brain link, plays a big role in how calm or alert your nervous system feels. When the digestive system is supported, the brain often receives signals that promote steadier mood and more relaxed nighttime rhythms. Greek yogurt also provides protein, which helps keep blood sugar more stable through the night. Stable blood sugar is important because sudden drops can signal the body to become more alert in the early morning hours. Now, when you add ground flax seeds, you introduce healthy fats and natural plant compounds that further support balance in the body. Flax seeds contain omega-3 fats and fiber, both of which help slow digestion slightly, allowing nutrients to be released gradually instead of all at once. This slow release is helpful overnight when the body prefers steady, gentle nourishment rather than sharp changes. Flax seeds also support normal blood sugar patterns, which again helps avoid those signals that can wake the brain too early. To prepare this, take about 3/4 of a cup of full-fat plain Greek yogurt. Add 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds. It is important that the seeds are ground, not whole, because whole seeds often pass through the body without being fully used. Mix them well until the texture is smooth and thick. Some people like to add a small amount of raw honey, about 1 teaspoon, if they prefer a slightly sweeter taste. A small amount of natural sweetness can also help certain calming nutrients reach the brain more easily. Just be sure the yogurt is plain, without added sugars or flavored syrups, since those can sometimes lead to faster changes in blood sugar later in the night. Timing matters here as well. This snack works best when eaten about 60 to 90 minutes before you plan to sleep. That gives your body time to begin digesting without feeling too full when you lie down. If your stomach is sensitive to cold foods, you can let the yogurt sit at room temperature for a few minutes before eating it. Many people find it feels more soothing that way. This combination is gentle, easy to prepare, and works quietly in the background to support steadier sleep. But while this is a helpful starting point, the next food option works through a different pathway and supports natural sleep rhythms even more directly. Before we move on, if this kind of practical advice is helpful to you, staying connected with the channel can be useful because each week we focus on simple habits that support comfort, energy, and restful sleep as the years go by. Now let's continue with food number 4, which uses a natural fruit source that many people are surprised to learn can support nighttime calm. Food number 4 is a warm evening drink that supports your body's natural sleep rhythm. Tart cherry juice combined with magnesium. Tart cherries are one of the few natural foods that contain small amounts of melatonin, the hormone that helps guide your sleep and wake cycles. But they also contain plant compounds that support a calmer, inflammatory response in the body, which can help the nervous system stay more settled at night. Many people notice that when their sleep rhythm becomes more regular, those early morning awakenings happen less often. Magnesium plays an important role here as well. This mineral supports the way nerve signals are regulated in the brain and helps muscles relax, including the muscles involved in breathing and circulation. As we get older, it becomes more common to fall short on magnesium from food alone, which can make the nervous system more sensitive at night. Together, tart cherry juice and magnesium offer gentle support for both sleep rhythm and nervous system calm. To prepare this drink, use about 8 ounces of pure tart cherry juice. It is important that it is not a sweetened cherry drink or cocktail, but real tart cherry juice without added sugar. Let the juice come to room temperature or warm it slightly so it is not cold when you drink it. Since very cold drinks can feel stimulating to some people at night, then add magnesium in a form that is known to be easy on the stomach, such as magnesium glycinate, in an amount that is comfortable for you, often between 200 and 400 milligrams. Stir it well until fully dissolved. Some people like to dilute the juice with a small amount of warm water if the flavor is too strong. And a tiny pinch of natural salt can help support mineral balance, especially if you tend to feel depleted at the end of the day. This drink is best taken about 90 minutes before bedtime. That allows time for absorption without causing you to wake up for bathroom trips later in the night. If taken too early, the calming effect may wear off before the early morning hours. If taken too late, the fluid itself may interrupt sleep. That 90-minute window works well for many people. This drink can be a comforting part of your evening routine, especially when combined with dimmer lighting and quieter activities as bedtime approaches. Now let's move to food number 3, which is best enjoyed as part of your evening meal rather than as a bedtime snack. Food number 3 is a balanced dinner option: wild-caught salmon with sweet potato. This combination supports nighttime calm by helping regulate both stress hormones and blood sugar through the night. Wild-caught salmon is rich in omega-3 fats, which are known to support healthy nervous system function and balanced stress responses. These fats also support blood vessel health and gentle inflammatory balance, which can influence how the body manages nighttime recovery. Salmon is also a natural source of vitamin D, which plays a role in sleep quality and overall hormone balance. Many older adults are lower in vitamin D, especially during seasons with less sunlight. Sweet potatoes add complex carbohydrates, which help your body move calming amino acids into the brain more efficiently. They also provide a steady release of energy overnight, helping reduce the chance of early morning alertness linked to drops in blood sugar. Sweet potatoes are also rich in plant nutrients that support normal hormone rhythms. To prepare this meal, aim for a portion of salmon about the size of your palm, roughly 4 to 6 ounces. Bake it gently rather than frying and season it simply. Some people enjoy using turmeric and a small amount of black pepper, which together support gentle inflammatory balance and help the body make use of turmeric's natural compounds. For the sweet potato, baking it whole with the skin on helps preserve many of its nutrients. Once soft, you can add a small amount of healthy fat, such as butter or coconut oil, which helps slow digestion and supports steady energy release. The portion of sweet potato should be moderate, about the size of your fist. Too much food late in the evening can sometimes lead to discomfort or restlessness, which works against good sleep. This meal works best when eaten about 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. That gives your digestive system enough time to settle before you lie down, while still allowing the nutrients to support you through the early morning hours. Eating heavy meals too close to bedtime can signal the body to stay more active, which is not what we want when trying to support calm, steady sleep. This combination is very helpful for many people, but the next food option works more directly on calming the nervous system in the final stretch before sleep. And that brings us to food number 2, which many people choose as a gentle bedtime drink. Food number 2 is a warm evening drink that many people find deeply calming: chamomile tea with a small amount of raw honey and L-theanine. Chamomile has been used for generations as a gentle way to support relaxation. It contains natural plant compounds that interact with the parts of the brain involved in calming nervous activity. For many people, this helps the mind slow down and makes it easier to remain asleep instead of becoming fully alert in the early morning. Raw honey plays a different role. A small amount of natural sugar before bed can help keep blood sugar from dipping too low overnight, which is one of the signals that can prompt the body to become alert too early. Honey also helps certain calming nutrients reach the brain more efficiently. L-theanine is an amino acid that supports relaxed brain activity without making you feel groggy. It is known for helping increase calm, focused brainwave patterns and supporting emotional balance. Together, these three create a gentle but noticeable calming effect for many people. To prepare this drink, start with 1 cup of warm water and steep high-quality chamomile tea for about 5 minutes. Then remove the tea and allow it to cool slightly so it is warm, not hot. Add 1 tablespoon of raw honey and stir until dissolved. Then mix in about 200 milligrams of L-theanine powder or capsule contents, which usually dissolves easily and has very little taste. This drink works best when taken about 45 minutes before bedtime. That gives the calming compounds time to take effect without adding too much liquid right before sleep. If you are sensitive to drinking before bed, you can prepare this in a smaller amount of water and still get the same benefits. Many people also find that the simple routine of preparing this tea helps signal to the brain that the day is ending and it is time to rest. Now we come to food number 1, which many people choose as a regular part of their nighttime routine because it supports the body's stress response more broadly, not just sleep itself. Food number 1 is a warm golden milk drink with ashwagandha and a small amount of black seed oil. Ashwagandha is an herb traditionally used to help the body adapt to stress. It supports balance in the systems that regulate when stress hormones rise and fall, which can be especially helpful when those rhythms become less predictable with age. Golden milk is a warm milk infused with spices like turmeric and ginger. These spices support gentle inflammatory balance and help the body absorb the active compounds more effectively. Black seed oil adds another layer of support, as it contains natural plant compounds that help calm nervous system activity and support overall balance. Together, these ingredients work in a supportive, gradual way rather than creating a sudden effect. To prepare this drink, start with 1 cup of whole milk or full-fat coconut milk if you prefer a dairy-free option. Warm it gently on the stove until it is steaming but not boiling. Add 1 teaspoon of turmeric, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger, a small pinch of black pepper, a pinch of cinnamon, and a tiny pinch of nutmeg. The black pepper is important because it helps the body make better use of turmeric's active compounds. Whisk the spices into the warm milk for about 2 minutes. Then remove it from heat and allow it to cool slightly before adding about 600 milligrams of ashwagandha powder or extract in a standardized form. Once the drink has cooled to warm rather than hot, you can add 1 teaspoon of raw honey for taste and 1 teaspoon of cold-pressed black seed oil. Stir gently and sip the drink slowly about 1 hour before bedtime. Many people like to make this part of a quiet evening routine, such as dimming the lights, turning off screens, or doing gentle stretching while the drink is warming. This combination does not work like a switch that flips in one night. It works best when used consistently over time, supporting the body's natural ability to stay calmer through the night. What makes this approach helpful is that each ingredient supports a different part of the stress and sleep cycle, and together, they create a steady, supportive effect rather than forcing the body into rest. Now, I want to share one final thought before we finish. Waking up in the early morning hours can feel frustrating and exhausting, but it is often a signal that the body is asking for better support, not that something is permanently wrong. Small, steady changes in evening habits, especially around food and relaxation, can gently guide the body back toward more comfortable sleep patterns. You do not need to try everything at once. You might start with just one of these foods or drinks and see how your body responds over the next few nights. Then, if needed, you can add another option later. Over time, many people find that their sleep becomes more predictable, their mornings feel less rushed, and their energy during the day improves as well. In the next video, I will talk about a few everyday foods that may quietly work against healthy sleep and stress balance, and what you can choose instead to make evenings easier on your system. For now, be patient with your body, give it the support it needs, and allow yourself the chance to rest more comfortably through the night. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the next video.